Alright guys, welcome back. We are working on a Ford Galaxy 500 today. My buddy just bought this literally for 500 bucks. Couldn't get a better deal than this. It's a 2-valve 4.6 liter out of a police interceptor, Crown Victoria. You know, for $500, this is fucking clean. Sorry for my language, but I don't know if you can get a better deal than that. I mean, a ripped seat, but the rest of the interior is nice. It's definitely restored at one point. Definitely had that lowrider, big rim style. We're going away from that. We're going back to more factory style, but look at this trunk. This trunk is clean. Battery relocation. That wasn't done terribly, but I got a lot of work to do with that. We got some kick panels, radiator. This is the hood latch support, and I was looking for that, and so I'm glad I found it. But it's actually solid. Like, it's been undercoated, which I'm gonna have to chip off all this loose stuff, but it's solid, very solid. So he got a really good deal. And this is like a halfway decent paint job. It's not great, but it's not bad, not good. I mean, the windows work. How many cars have you gotten into and the crank window is stuck solid? And they shut nice. The panel alignment is beautiful on this car. Watch the wing windows. Look at that. So it needs a little bit of lube, and probably it's got a loose screw somewhere, but you can't beat that. That one comes down, goes back up. It's got the door latch there. I mean, this is amazing. They did a jank job putting that in, but it worked. So I can't condemn them on that. Big ass fan. The engine runs really well. I'll fire it up. It's got no exhaust, but I will fire it up. And the wiring on this thing is as bad as you would expect for a $500 car. Steering wheel cover's been attempted, not great. Steering wheel's cracked though, so I don't know if this is actually worth trying to restore. As you can see, the steering's a bit sloppy, and I'll show you why. We'll hook up the battery real quick. Just watch this. Oh, got to turn the ECM on. I mean, this is pretty fantastic. And this thing drove into my garage, like, no joke. And then check this out. One blower motor working, controls operational, defrost, all of that working. You can barely feel the air out of that. I think I got a bad ground on it, but the other day it was blowing like you wouldn't believe, so. But it's functional. Once I get this wiring sorted out, this car will be fantastic. But look at that door alignment. Look at that. It's almost perfect. It's kicked out slightly at the bottom, right here, but that's nothing. Literally nothing. I mean, you couldn't get better panel alignments on a car this old. that's already been restored by someone. Don't know when. I mean, this is 100% acceptable. Door's shut so nice. There's a little bit of body damage here, which is not critical. It's not terrible. There's a dent here, matching dent right there. But for $500 freaking dollars, he even has the taillights. And they work. And we have an extra set. Fuel tank, all that works. Glasses in it. Seals aren't in the greatest shape, but doesn't look like it's leaking. You got your drip rails. Absolutely fantastic condition. All the way down. Front windshield's in it, all the trim's there. I do have the wiper blades, but this was the only thing that I didn't like. And that's because that lower support is missing. And that would have gone from here down to the radiator core support. And that would support your hood latch. The hood alignment's off a little bit, but considering what this car is and how old it is, a 64 Galaxy, for $500 in running condition, and it stops, that's critical. You can't beat this. Let's look at the undercarriage. It is not terrible. I have seen so much worse. It's such good shape. And this bumper kicked out over here because it was impacted over there. Sorry, I had the camera pointing stupid. So this gap here is because of that corner over there got hit. So we'll take care of the back end. One dent here. It's nothing major. But I mean, this car is solid. How do you beat that for $500? All the lights work and everything. Need the radio antenna, but it's not major. Window gaskets, you know, typical door seal stuff. But nothing crazy. But I gotta show you something that if you're ever gonna put a 2-valve in one of these, don't do this. That right there. You're asking to die. What they did is they cut out that subframe to fit the rear sump oil pan, and the steering was in the way, so they just cut it. It's no bueno. You need to get a front sump pan from like an 02 Lincoln Continental, and then you can drop it in safely. And you can retain the factory steering, clears everything, and you don't have to cut that metal cross member, which didn't hurt this car, but we're definitely going to fix that. But this thing is in such great shape. It's unreal. And we need exhaust bad, because this thing's loud. And it don't like to run like this. I can tell you that. But yeah, we're going to get this thing up on jack stands once my buddy arrives. He wants to drive it. So, but as far as, you know, rust and structure and everything, this thing is in such great shape. So this will be a new project. Still be working on the Model A, which I'll give you guys some updates on. But awesome car. So the Model A, we're just working on the front axle right now. I got some trimming to do. I fish plated the frame, and gonna get this thing rolling soon. Once I get the suspension underneath it, or at least the front suspension, I'm gonna set the frame down, or the body down on the frame, and we're gonna locate the engine on the frame, and then go from there. But lots of work been done lately. I'm super happy about it. Apologize for the delay in videos. I just have not had a chance to do anything at all right now. As far as editing and all that fun stuff, I've been really busy. So I hope you guys enjoy the progress. I mean, it's coming along. I'm so excited about that car. It's gonna be so great. Going for the classic vibe cruiser feel. It's not gonna be a high performance race car like the 57 will end up being, but it's not bad at all. So take it easy, guys. All right, we're back on the Galaxy. So we got 69 Camaro, big block radiator. Got it from a junkyard, basically. Just made the upper hose. It was pretty simple, little splice kit, but it was a factory stock top hose. So next we're working on from here through this, if I can, and then into the inlet over here. And got the throttle cable sorted out. New braided line coming all the way around and up into the firewall. Didn't have to drill any new holes in the firewall, which was nice. And then we got the cable coming out right up here. And this is the mount. Got that bolted in where it was. And I had to adjust the ratio because the pedal was here. Like right there. When we hit the gas, it would there. And so you only had like quarter throttle. And so that's not enough to drive. It's enough to drive it, but it's not enough to have fun with it. So we're gonna fix that. And gonna tidy up some wiring, some fuel lines, get this thing rocking. And we're gonna get rid of this. But I gotta get the fittings for right in here. And I just can't remember where I put them. So take care of that when I get to it.